Welcome to Evolve, Mastery for Leading a New World, with CEO and award-winning author Yvette Bethel. This podcast is dedicated to supporting leaders with a variety of solutions to build trust, inspire authentic change, and improve morale within your organization. Learn how to grow your people, build your culture, and transform your results.
Welcome to Evolve, Mastery for Leading a New World. I am your host, Yvette Bethel, and it is a pleasure to connect with you to share a few tips about how to identify your emotion from my book, Equilibrium. Unleash the power of your emotional intelligence, a proven path to career success. The first step in identifying your emotions is to expand your personal vocabulary of emotion so you can perceive your full range of emotion and distinguish subtle differences. With a personal emotional vocabulary, your emotions can evolve from being a chaotic ball of vague sensations to a connected ball of definable and manageable emotions. The larger your vocabulary of emotional descriptors, the better equipped you will be to navigate them. You can build your emotional literacy over time. Whenever you experience an extraordinary circumstance, you can add to your list of emotions so you can accurately perceive your patterns of reaction. So here are a few tips for identifying your emotions. Basic emotion can occur either singularly or in clusters. It's important to understand that no matter how many emotions occur within you at once, if you are not emotionally competent, you will not be able to navigate any of them. Sensations within your body can signify emotion, but sensations may not give you specific information that can help you to separate them effectively. Your emotion can generate behavioral responses that can give you hints about what you're experiencing. For instance, when an abrasive colleague communicates with you, you may experience a general feeling of distress. In response, you can develop a fear-based behavioral pattern of avoidance, but fear and anger are inextricably linked, so your response may also signify suppressed anger. Another tip for identifying your emotions is to monitor your thoughts. Are you thinking about retaliation or support? Are your thoughts optimistic or pessimistic? Your thoughts can cause emotions to emerge, and your emotions can lead to certain thoughts. Because of the direct linkage, it's important for you to be aware of your thought patterns and how they create deliberate actions or unproductive reactions. Once you're able to identify your emotions and manage your thoughts, your ability to participate in constructive dialogue while in an emotional state will become more and more refined. Keep in mind, rewiring our brains takes time, practice, and self-discipline. At this juncture, it's important to note that an appropriate response can show up as anger, sadness, or disappointment because emotional intelligence is not about being nice all the time or covering up your feelings. It's about expressing your emotion appropriately. Your ability to recognize your patterns is directly related to your capacity to make the connection between your emotions and the thoughts associated with them. If you can connect why you're reacting, you can reprogram yourself to respond to situations that would usually trigger an unconscious reaction. Building your capacity to identify patterns within yourself strengthens your capacity to recognize the patterns in the people around you. And if you can read situations effectively, you can reduce the probability of being blindsided. As you become proficient at identifying the behavioral patterns of the people in your immediate circle, understand that you may not be consistently accurate about diagnosing the emotion behind their patterns, so you can avoid making assumptions. Unfortunately, you may not be given insights by the person reacting because the reason may be unconscious or private. Think about your friends, family, and coworkers who openly display their emotional states. They are easy to read, and their actions are predictable. Wearing your feelings on your sleeve can make you a target for mischief because emotional predictability exposes your vulnerabilities. Therefore, It would help you to learn to regulate the amount of potentially detrimental information you provide through your verbal and nonverbal responses. Thank you for joining me at Evolve, Mastery for Leading a New World. I invite you to join me this and every Monday for a new podcast. In the meantime, remember, always continue to evolve.
Thanks for listening to Evolve, Mastery for Leading a New World. Visit YvetteBethel.com to learn more about Yvette's leadership programs and to download her free gift, Success Tips for Igniting Your Career.